So we have matrix with some characters, and we want to rotate it by 90 degrees and simulate the fall of the characters. So the fall is according by rules, so the symbol of a star stays in place, the hashbang goes down and the dots bubble up. The solution is just do this kind of simulation, and after that do this rotation. So rotation is trivial, you just transpose the coordinates, and simulation is you have to simulate a follower, or you can simulate it as a row by row before the rotation. So you have some stars and hashbangs and dots, and when you do this simulation you go in character by character and you do this simulation of follower. So you have to track where your empty position, and then you have to iterate your in the index I, and then you have to swap. So the main complexity is how can you write this in code to not make any mistake. You have to be careful. You have to keep the picture in your mind. If you met this star, you should shift or move your empty position pointer to the next place. So let's look at the code. This was what was accepted. I use hard rule just to be safe. I use this check, so I iterating from the end, and I want to be just be sure that J is not going forward of the main point. So after that I use this pretty simple formula. If I met the hashbang, I write it to the empty place and I fill the vacant position with empty. And if I met the star, I shift my pointer. And also I use this kind of safe-ish while loop instead of if. However, the if would be enough. Now let's look at the final golf version that I spent almost 1 hour to achieve. Start with Kotlin. This is my final version. I dropped the function signature to use shorter lists instead of array and character array. I also rotated this problem from making the file hashbang fall, so you can iterate back, means your hashbangs fall to the right, or you can iterate forward, and this is actually a nice idea, and that means your dots bubble to the left. The code is the same. You just swapping these roles of dot and hash banks. Now let's look carefully what it's doing this code. So if you met this vacant position, you immediately write hash bank into it. So it's kind of untrivial idea that you can do this, because what if we don't have hash banks at all in our input? However, as you can see at the second action, we are immediately writing dot position at the vacant place. That means if your pointers are close enough or pointing at the same position, your hash bank will be overwritten with dot, so it wouldn't put any extra hash bank in your input. And for the star, it's the same idea. You obviously have to be careful with transposing. You have to rotate it in your mind. So the transposing is the idea picture in your mind. So this dot at 0, 0 goes to this place. So it's, and then it becomes y coordinate and x stays 0. So if this transforms from 0 to y, that means we have to do this len minus it. And notice this is a x coordinate in initial array. Now let's look at the Rust. And this is another idea, not what linear solution suggests. It is nlogn solution. So if we just split each row into these blocks, chunks, then we can sort these chunks in reverse order, and that will naturally put dots to the left. And the collection is like the same, just going column by column and collecting them. So not hard problem. So that's it for today.